420 somewhere.
I just got to Long Beach to pick up this Partition. It's used. It's for a Chevy. Trying to adapt it to this car because a Partition new is going to cost me $650 or more.
Hey, Dave.
I came to look at the Partition.
Oh, you know what? This is a new style van. It was in an older one.
I'm going to adapt it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A new Partition, $650. Right there.
So what are you doing? Just...
Oh, I make YouTube videos.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the Partition right there. The Partition cost me $60. So much space. It'd be so nice to have like a lot like this that you could just do your thing in. King's Hawaiian Factory. It's crazy. Yo!
Are you?
Check out my new project, my new home.
I was gonna say, are you gonna start smuggling Mexicans
Hey.
across the border in this or what?
What do they call it?
Social distance.
Social distancing.
Oh, there you go recording me, you son of a gun. That's a sweet pad, $2 million. We get a lot of that around here, Dave, believe it or not.
New day, new project. I'm trying to get the rust off. Navel jelly. It dissolves rust. Get into all the little spaces, coat it on there, let it sit. This is supposed to dissolve the rust. After that, I'm gonna pressure wash them. It says on the directions to wait like 5 or 10 minutes, but I'm gonna, since it's a nice gloomy day, I'm gonna let it sit on there, eat away at that rust as long as I can. Don't wanna get mist on the lens. Maybe we should just pick this up tomorrow. Let's just wait for the sun to go up. I was wire brushing everything too. All the rusted spots. Hit them with the wire brush. You want to see something really scary? It's the next day. My dad gave me this sander to sand this thing up and get it ready for paint. I'm still working on the rust. I've got the navel jelly. I sanded this. I got a lot of the rust. It looks way better. It's down to the metal in some parts. Masks lock hole right here. All the hardware, it's so corroded up. I think I'm just gonna have to buy new hardware. The sun came out. It looks like it's gonna rain over there, but the sun came out here. Messy job. Probably should be wearing an N95 mask because of the dust from all the rust. The rust is almost completely gone now. Look at that. Looking a lot better. I know I could do better, but how much time am I going to spend on this thing? That's the question. I wish I had a sandblaster. I could strip this thing down to the metal and make it perfect. $650 for a brand new one is starting to look like a good idea. Yeah, the whole idea was to save money, not spend 5 days painting a Partition. I think it's going to be worth it though, in the end. We'll see. This is what you spray right before you paint. Only on the spots that have rust. Give it a little pass. 2 coats, let it sit for 24 hours. I think I might only let it sit for 2 hours though. I forgot about these spacers. Partition laid out for painting with plastic underneath it. My dad found actually, a little sprayer. The paint though is a little bit thick. My dad said to mix in some water. I'll start here, pretty thin. We'll see how it sprays. Kind of splattery. Give it a try. It looks great. Hit it with the sander, and then it's time to paint it. I'm only painting the areas that you're gonna see. Back side of this thing is done, leaving it at the primer. I don't need to sand it. It's not uniform, it's kind of blotchy. This is relatively dry. Well, it's still a little wet. So maybe if I get another can, because I use that whole can. See how blotchy it looks from this way? But overall, it looks amazing. What a difference on this piece that looks terrible with all the rust. Now I'm spraying it with Rustoleum clear. It doesn't lay down smooth, so I'm coating it with this clear coat to protect it more. Because there's a door that's going to be constantly touched and opened, I'm afraid that the paint might not last, it might chip. This should help with that. The most satisfying part of painting anything is ripping off the masking. Ooh, yeah.
It says that it's charging, but something's not right.
RDY. Yeah. Ready. That's better.
No, it's on 20 amps.
Got to get a saw out of the truck and we couldn't get it unlocked. Run into a little bit of a problem here. Gonna have to cut the head of the screw off. It's installed with these plus nuts, and this one that won't come off has this spacer on it. So I can't get a grip on the plus nut. The plus nuts are just spinning. They're rusted out and they're spinning. Got it. Oh boy. The plus nut's spinning. Oh, it's spinning in there.
Put a liquid wrench on there and let it sit for a few hours.
Oh yeah, right. So that's not gonna work. Found this. I stuck it in the corner of this thing. I got it to bend up a little bit. My dad said this wouldn't work.
And what worked?
I just pried it up and just got it out. Watch.
I didn't think you'd be able to get underneath it.
I used your thing right here.
Oh, chisel first, huh?
I got it out.
Oh, wow.
This is what a plus nut is. Slide this thing through and then you use a tool to spread these things out, and it's supposed to hold in place, but they don't always work so well. That's what the hole looks like now.
You think you could just put another plus nut back in there?
This thing is a rivet nut or a plus nut. This is my little tray that I've been keeping parts in. It was a salad. This is the tool to install the thing. We're building the bottom for the divider. A little bit of 91% alcohol. I figured out a new technique on how to put this stuff on. Ow. Huge difference. I've got a brush, I've got a rag, got stain. I'm gonna do a little test on this. This is the same piece of wood that I cut. Ooh, that is blue. Wipe it off with a rag. Bootyful.